Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the AEW Unmatched Series 2 Luminaries Sting figure from Jazwares. This is the figure that I was easily most excited about in this wave, and yeah, it's really good, so let's jump right in this review. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, Jazwares did a really good job here with Sting, and overall, Jazwares has done really well with the AEW stuff. The only real miss, I think, from the ones that I've experienced so far have really been the face sculpts, and Sting's actually definitely one of the better ones, and well, he does wear makeup, and that definitely kind of makes up for a little bit, because you can hide a little bit more. The sculpt is absolutely there. Like, that's definitely his profile, and like, it looks very, very accurate. The only thing I would say is different is that obviously he stops his makeup a little bit before his hairline. Here it just goes straight up, which obviously would be a lot easier to do from a production standpoint, and I think it looks good, certainly as a figure, so just really well done there. And then you can see his shirt with the Sting with the crossbats and the AEW logo up here. Other than that, like really just in the sculpt, because there's no other paint, it's just he has all black gear. I'm sorry, except for the bottom part of his bodysuit here. And yeah, and that's done super, super cleanly. Looks great. Oh, and the silver on the, pardon me, y'all. So then the silver scorpions here on the boots, which actually looks super nice. I do really like that detail. And as you can see, the boots themselves have some really, really nice details to them. And the knee pads and the thigh pads here as part of the bodysuit. So just really well sculpted overall. And the t-shirt, the long sleeve t-shirt itself looks really good. And then you got some details here in the gloves. So just detail everywhere. So really well done aesthetically. Accessories for Sting here are very good, very straightforward, but you know, it's not a bad thing, as I've said before. And starting right off with hands, we get a left hand that's just kind of open, relaxed. And then we get a right hand for holding the bat, which also has a bit of a trigger finger, which I think is an interesting choice. And then get him relaxed there. Then we get a couple of fists, one for the left, one for the right, both, you know, same sculpt, just flipped. Then we get, of course, the signature bat that he has been using since back in the WCW days, and really nice sculpt on the wrap here. Just looks nice and clean. I really, really like that. So that's cool. And then finally, we get his jacket with fantastic detailing, by the way. As you can see here up on the lapels, we got some nice details there. A little bit of the gold band coming around the back. We have the red scorpion on the very back of the jacket. And then some of those details continue onto the cuffs here with that gold band once again. Let's see if I can focus here. There we go. Then we get all these gold accents down the buttons on the jacket. Just really, really well done. Really nice shape. The arm is attached very, very low, so you're not going to get any movement out of that. It's definitely, I mean, it's a rubbery material, but it's not going to have any give, so you're not going to get any posing when he's inside the jacket. But other than that, just looks fantastic. So that's accessories. When it comes to articulation, Sting here is a little limited. However, I do feel it is worth pointing out that Mr. Steve Borden is 62 years old, so obviously, you know, he doesn't need a ton of range. And yeah, it's just amazingly come back. Certainly he's had since that buckle bomb way back. I don't even know what year that was, but when he was still in WWE, it was almost career ending. Clearly it was not, and that is very good to see. So starting from top to bottom, as we always do, head is on a ball hinge, so we can look up about that far, which honestly is not too bad at all. And you can shift that back to get a little bit more. You can bury the chin. Not really any tilt, not that much room. Shoulders, we are just on our hinge and swivel, so we can come up just past the T. We have bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbows. See if I can get that to go. There we go. Holds in half very, very nicely. Get to focus here. There we go. We are hinge and swivel on all the hands, all horizontal. Then we get our ball joint here in the diaphragm, so we're coming all around like that. And not really going to give us anything forward, like at all. Back, we're getting just the slightest bit. There's usually a ball joint in most AEW figures here at the waist. Here it is just a swivel. As you can see, there's a little bit of resistance. There is kind of feels like a rubbery material over it, so maybe there is a ball joint in there. I can't actually tell, but I haven't taken it apart yet. And then we come into the hips, and we're getting about that far, absolutely respectable. Then we get thigh swivel. We get double jointed knees, folding completely in half beautifully. Then we get boot swivel, which is a little resistant on mine. I haven't really moved that around too much. Then we get absolutely fantastic point, some very, very good forward. And you can tell there's supposed to be some rocker here, but because of the sculpt of the boot itself, you're really not gonna get anywhere, which is a little sad. That's probably my least favorite part of the articulation here, but overall pretty good. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other wrestling figures. With some Hasbro. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with an Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on the AEW Unmatched Series 2 Sting figure from Jazwares is that this is a very solid figure. Again, I think everything, even the articulation was done very appropriately, and the accessories are great. So yeah, definitely worth picking up if you are a fan of Sting, if you are a fan of AEW, if you're collecting the Unmatched and Unrivaled series, just absolutely pick this up. And right now, this wave is hitting certainly Target shelves. I'm not sure about Walmart's. And beyond that, there are online retailers getting them. I know Ringside has gotten them, and I think they might be available on GameStop as well. But in any event, the Ringside link at the very least will be in the description below, so please check that out. And that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. And beyond that, if you would like to help the channel in other ways, I will have those listed as well. So please, please, please give those a look, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. So ultra thanks to you one last time for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.